Resumed their sittings this afternoon after a one-month recess. They, however, resumed their sitting as a divided House since a section of members of Parliament are plotting to change the House leadership following the acrimonious debate on the finance bill. This comes as political parties are also planning to discipline rebel members or who defied their party leaders. Our senior political affairs reporter Chris Tyrell with this.
After the acrimonious debate over a memorandum by President Kenyatta in the finance bill that was finally passed despite objection by a majority of members, the exercise left the House leadership on a warpath with a section of MPs. The legislators resumed their sittings Tuesday afternoon. However, they resume at a time that a section of members are plotting to oust the House leadership, targeting the leader of Majority Aden Duale and his minority counterpart, John Mbadi.
The leadership really failed us, and therefore majority of the members feel like we need to do away with the leadership or we discipline them. And therefore that one is in the pipeline. We are still working on it. Once it's ready, then we can push for it.
I had my reason to vote against the president's memorandum, but we made it very clear to our party leader that we respect him, we respect his views, but on this one, he allows us to stand with Kenyans.
The planned ouster of Mbadi and Duale from the House leadership has, however, left members divided on the action that should be taken against the two leaders.
He used all manners of tricks and ensured that the party resolution passed through the House. So anybody who thinks that he can oust John Mbadi is daydreaming. John Mbadi is there to stay.
Party leader is just one Kenyan, but we have over 40 million Kenyans outside there, and therefore they needed to behave well, as in to put the Kenyans' interests first, not the party leaders' interests.
And given that the House leadership had the blessings of their party leaders, President Kenyatta and opposition chief Raila Odinga, the parties are also plotting to discipline those members who defied their leaders to pass the president's memorandum.
ODM is not a roadside briefcase party. So there are organs of the party that are mandated to deal with those kind of issues. When there is indiscipline, when there is misbehavior, misconduct, so the party's constitution will kick in. And if you decide not to appear before it, is up to you.
ODM party plans to call for a parliamentary group meeting soon for the party leader to read the riot act against the rebel members. Now, as much as a section of legislators from